What up, SNA Assassinators? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video. And this is the wrestling news on December 21st, 2024 for you all today, where we're going to be talking about the wildest and intriguing news stories and rumors that you Assassinators need to know from the Wrestling Inc. I mean, not wrestling, the Wrestle Zone article, actually, to be the exact. Start things off with Anthony Khan saying he would love to bring Ring of Honor back to the Hammerstein Ballroom. And it says right here that ROH Final Battle was held at the Hammerstein Ballroom on December 20th. The event marked ROH's first time at the venue since 2019. AEW will also hold Collision at the Hammerstein Ballroom on December 21st, followed by a Dynamite tapings on December 22nd, which that's what there is going to be a pre-taped episode. So the wrestlers don't have to wrestle on Christmas, of course. But anyways, it says right here, at the ROH Final Battle post-show media scrum, Jimmy Sokol of the Pop Break asked Anthony Khan whether he was interested in bringing ROH back to the Hammerstein Ballroom. And this is what the AEW president said in response. Yes, I would love to come back for ROH. And I'm excited to debut AEW here tomorrow night on TNT. So I think it would be great to come here again for ROH and AEW. Today was my first time in this building, but I think it's safe to say we want to come back again. It's been a tremendous experience. Our Ring of Honor at Hammerstein. I would love to come back here. What a debut event! It's been it meant a lot to be here for this event. It was a great transition for ROH and pro wrestling here. So it was great for us to come here for the first time and great to celebrate Final Battle here. But what are your thoughts on Anthony Khan's experience was very tremendously great for the AEW. For the ROH pay-per-view event. And do you think this won't be the last? Do you agree with Anthony that it won't be? This won't be the last time he will be hosting an ROH show in the Hammerstein Ballroom, and even AEW as well, following tonight tonight and today, tomorrow night. It's gonna be pre-taped, but you're not gonna be able to watch it live until this coming Wednesday, which I will be watching Dynamite, but I probably will make a review of it. That's only if Shelton Benjamin does win. I'll do it on Thursday, rather than Christmas Day, because I'll probably be too busy making the Chiefs and Pittsburgh review and the Baltimore and Houston Texans review videos, respectively. And also, I will be too busy celebrating the big holiday with family. So yeah. That's probably another reason, even if I do make a review of AEW, the Christmas edition of Dynamite, I won't make it to the next day. But Raw and SmackDown NXT's case, looks like I'm going to have to skip at least a week. But perhaps, unless the New Year's week and in the following week, I have something very interesting to watch, I'm just gonna have to skip and give it a night off. Do finale for all the Collision review videos. But yeah, let's move on to the next slide, and we got another AEW star news now, as the CEO and current TBS champion Mercedes Moné segment is about to be There's going to be a new match added to the AEW Christmas edition of Collision. And Mercedes Moné will appear on the December 21st episode of AEW Collision, which will be held at the Hammerstein Ballroom. And AEW announced that current TBS champion and New Japan Strong women's champion, Mercedes Moné, will speak on Saturday's show. The CEO, let me rephrase that, retained her title against Anna Jay this past Wednesday on the holiday on tonight right here. Like you can see on their X account, you will be seeing your CEO. And it says right here, plus Kristen Statlander will be in action as she will face Penelope Ford. Statlander made the save for Willow Nightingale, and Cameron gained up on Nightingale. And then we got the further updates on tonight's episode of Collision. We got MJF and Adam Cole will go face to face, while the Continental Classic Blue Leagues of Daniel Garcia and Shelton Benjamin is going to be competing against one another, which I announced yesterday on my Rampage review video. And we got the Beast Mortals taking on Mark Briscoe in the Blue Leagues, and then on the Golden Leagues we got Will Ospreay taking on Ricochet and Darby Allin, Claudio Castagnoli and Darby Allin. They're going to be competing also in the Gold League. And the CEO, Mercedes Moné, will speak on tonight's episode of Collision. Perhaps the future for not only AEW slash NJPW's Wrestling Dynasty event, but also who she's going to face next for her TBS title, whether that's going to be at World's End or at the Tokyo Dome event. But we got to wait and see about that, because we got Kristen Statlander going to Penelope Ford. Maybe we'll have our answer by then, which I think that's what's going to be happening after. Not just because they announced it in this way in the updates, but also it seems like they want us to believe that after the CEO does further when she's probably going to defend her next defense for the TBS title. Maybe it could be on the debut AEW Dynamite on Max, when it's gonna be simulcast with TBS. Yeah, maybe she could face someone like Kristen Statlander, or even the one that she dethroned to become TBS champion, Willow Nightingale, or maybe even both. It could be a three-way match with Anthony Khan probably making it confirmed, which that wouldn't be so bad. Which I would like to see three of these women. They had great matches one individually before. First it was with Mercedes and Willow, and then Willow and Kristen, and then Kristen and Mercedes. They know how to put on a classic in a singles match. So what would be different if they did a three-way match with them genuinely talented, and they can know how to entertain the crowd with their talents? Yeah. But what are your thoughts on this updates on these matches, and this announcement of the CEO will be appearing tonight on Collision in the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York? And do you think it will be one of these matches, like a one-on-one with either Kristen or Willow, probably either at World's End, or maybe even the July Fighting of the Fallen episode of AEW Dynamite on January 1st, 2025? Or it could be Wrestle Dynasty. Let me know either way what your opinions in the comments. But moving on, we got Athena news from one female AEW women's wrestler to another, as she retains her ROH women's title at the ROH Final Battle. Athena's lengthy reign as the ROH Women's World Champion will continue, following her win at ROH Final Battle. At ROH Final Battle, it was Athena and Billy Starks main evented the pay-per-view for the second year in a row, in a rematch of their match from the 2023 event. Starks put her ROH women's world title on the line, against or I think someone made a mistake. It said Starks, which was a Athena here, but She put her title on the line against Starks, and Starks threw everything she had to the champ. But Athena, like, just enough, like, at little help, like, and secured the victory. Like, Lexi Nair interfered. Like, what? Lexi Nair? Like, are you talking about the female journalist on AEW, like more specifically Collision? What? Like, is she gonna be like aligning with Athena or something? Even though like it was only just a matter of time that she'd be more of in the heelish side, but I did not know she would go that this far, like of helping the wrestler in this way. Like if she's like her husband, Big Bill, with the men's Ring of Honor champion, which that is Chris Jericho. But we're gonna talk about that in a different video from a different day. I guess AEW trying to make the couples be more similar in a way with one another, which I think like if AEW wasn't purposely doing this, I would think that they would genuinely would have this like have this common preferential decisions like this. Like yeah, like it's just contagious and what's that word? Common, just common. But anyways, it said right, and Athena sent Starks into an exposed turnbuckle. Athena turned hit Starks with the old face for the win, and you can see it right here on this post right here, like about the with the event last night. About the match finish. Let's get into it. As you can see right here.
And now Billy charging in. Oh, the knee clip. The skull of Billy Starks. The skull of Starks. Into the exposed turnbuckle. Billy Starks is out of her kick. Old face coming. Athena.
Thoughts on Athena retaining on that match? Let me know in the comments. But it says here's how the match broke down, courtesy to the play-by-play coverage. Like Billy Starks spikes Athena with a pile driver. Like Starks drops Athena with a forearm. Like she slams Athena on the apron and hits a swanton like to the outside. Starks gets Athena back in the ring and slams her for a 2 count. Like and Athena sends Starks over the top rope, and she lands like hard on the floor. The referee the referee helps up like Starks, but Athena dives into them. Like both like Athena gets a microphone from Lexi Nair, but Athena kicks it out of her hands. Starks spikes spikes Starks with a poison water. Where Athena sends Stark into the exposed turnbuckle and hits the old face for the win. And it says right here that Athena title reign that Athena won the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship by beating Mercedes Martinez at ROH Final Battle 2022. She has reigned as supreme ever since in her her reign now spans over 70 days. Athena has headlined multiple pay-per-views throughout her reign. She will represent the Ring of Honor in the International Women's Cup at the NJPW/AEW Wrestle Dynasty pay-per-view event. But yeah, and who do you think is gonna be? Who do you think that's gonna win that match? Do you think it's gonna be Athena, CMLL? Let me know down in the comment section right down below who's gonna bring home the coveted trophy of the Women's Cup. And I'll say it could be Willow the Pillow, but they'll be kind of maybe too unfavorable. But at the same time, I just think that Willow could possibly excuse me, get a dub, a huge dub on this matter. But let's move on to the next slide. Let's talk about But also, before I continue, I want to ask you, Assassinators, like, when do you think Athena's gonna drop the title? Not that I'm getting bored of it. I don't even know like how the reign's going so far, and who, let alone who she successfully defended to. But I'm just excited for a big push, like at the upcoming All In event. Like maybe she can even main event with a certain somebody when they become AEW Women's Champion, like in their home state of Texas. But yeah, let's move on and get to the next slide. Let's talk about NJPW stars like issue a challenge for ROH tag titles at NJPW / AW Wrestle Dynasty. And it says right here that current New Japan Pro Wrestling stars are set to challenge for the ROH World Tag Team Championships, like at in NJPW / AEW Wrestle Dynasty. At Boyd's final battle, it says the Sons of Texas, like also known as Dustin Righteous, most specifically Vincent and Dutch, like in a Texas Bull tag team match, like Rhodes and Guevara emerged victorious, like but they like had new challengers by the end of the show, and a video message show like or CHO, I mean SHO, what's it see? Show SHO like in Yoshinabu, I Kanen Muru. I hope I pronounced those names right, and I hope I got one of them right by show or SHO. Like I'm not sure, but like appeared in the video, but they appeared in the video message and challenged Guevara and Rhodes to to defend their ROH Tag Team Championships against them at New Japan Pro Wrestling / AEW Wrestle Dynasty at the Tokyo Dome. But yeah, you can see the video right here, like for your.
お前らが持っているそのベルト、次、俺とショーで、挑戦させろ。分かったか、おい。そういうことか、お前。1月5日、レッスルダイナスティに、おい、そのベルトちゃんと持ってこいよ、ほら。そんでよ、俺たちにボコボコにされて、ベルト置いて帰れよ、ほら。おいおいおいおい。そして、おい、日本に来たら、しっかりとアルコール消毒してやるから。分かったか。そういうことよ、俺。格が違うんだよ、俺。
And I hope you assassinators, but for those that don't speak Japanese, hopefully y'all still seeing the subtitles like down below exactly what they're saying. But show or SHO, let me know, assassinators, in the comments if y'all know anything about these guys in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Let me know how it's pronounced. Is it just show like with the name like putting together, or is it like initials for SHO? But yeah, him and Namaru like are both the current are both former, not current. The former used to be IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, like and and with different partners. Like Show won the titles like 5 times with uh Whoa Yo, yeah, Yo, like YOH. I'll say whoa, yeah, yo, or yo. I mean not whoa, yo. With Yo and can on a different partner. And but what are your thoughts on them challenging Dustin and Sammy for the ROH Tag Team Championship in the Tokyo Dome? And who's going to walk out as the ROH Tag Team Champions? Let me know in the comment section right down below. But I will promise you I will be predicting who's going to win this match, with another match finally being added along with the Women's Cup match and the in the New Japan Strong open weight match between Kenny Omega and Gabe Kidd, and the title for title New Japan Strong Women's and Rev Pro British Women's Championship between Mercedes Moné and Mina Shirakawa. Yeah, but I'm a promise. I'm gonna predict all of those and say like who's gonna be winning, who's gonna be the winners and the losers. Well, not the losers because I always be Positive Pete on the show, and I always want to talk about like who's gonna walk out as the winners because that'll make everybody feel good at the end of the day. To be more humbling rather than being negative and trying to arrogantly talk about the other one can get a victory, but moving on, we got Bandito returns like after Chris Jericho retains the ROH World Title at Final Battle last night, and Bandito made his long-awaited return at ROH Final Battle. At ROH Final Battle, Chris Jericho defended his ROH World Championship like against Matt Cardona. Cardona nearly scored the win like on a few occasions, but he was out by as the bounty hunter and the Bad Apple Brian Keith and Redwood Big Bill interfered in the match, like in the end, and Keith hit Cardona with the ROH World Championship because he must have been disrespecting Chris Jericho. At least that's what he thought, but I don't know. Like, I'm not going to question him on that because I'm a huge, massive fan. Like, and not afraid of him. I'm just being factual about it. Like, but I'm just going to keep it the peace and say, like, what I'll say, like, yeah, look, I'm seeing it the way I'm looking at it, which he had a reason why to hit him with the Ring of Honor Championship. But yeah, and Jericho pinned him for the win. After the match, Keith and Bill attacked Cardona. The former Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito made his return and fought them off. Like even though they need another guy, but like have you seen those vignettes like where he did those to those three guys like that, like or even four guys in that Western town? Like, so yeah, he makes himself look like if there's like three or four of him. So yeah, it wasn't an issue, I guess you could say. But yeah, after the match, like yeah, what I'm talking about. The Bandito made his return, fought him off. Like he then stood tall as Jericho, Keith, and Bill started started like him like down like from the ramp. But here's the clip of the rest. What happened?
He might be not.
Here's the video of it.
He was the championship right to the back of the skull. Couldn't even brace for him. Oh, look at that, right to the eyes. Yeah, Ricky, nasty man.
into a wrist injury as he underwent 2 surgeries. Like he was recently cleared to compete, and his return on Friday marked his first appearance since the June 16th episode of AEW Rampage. Action on there again onto this surprising return. And do you think this was the right way to make the return to in-ring action? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But let's move on to the next slide. Let's talk about and we also got some very I'll say amazing news, and also some very fortunate news for Commander with a K, because he won the ROH World Television title at ROH Final Battle. And it says that ROH it says right here that the ROH World Television Championship like hands at ROH Final Battle. At ROH Final Battle, Brian Cage defended his ROH World Television Championship against Commander with a K, Willie Mack, AR Fox, Mark Davis, and even Blake Christian in a survival of the fittest match. In the at the end, Commander with a K pinned Christian to win the match, and the title as well. Like here's how the match. Christian hits Davis below the belt, and pin him to eliminate him, and then we got Commander and Christian go back and forth. Christian suplexes Commander, Christian grounds Commander with a K, he dives into Commander with a K at ringside, and Commander and Christian keep battling. Christian hits a Spanish fly. Commander drops Christian with a super poison run. Christian trips Commander up the top ropes. And hits a curb stomp. He slams Commander off the second rope. And Commander hits a destroyer and a 619. He hits a shooting star press for the win. And I wonder where he got the 619 from. Must have been inspired by a legendary luchador, which that's the only thing I'm gonna describe this particular guy that created the move in the first place. But here's a video of the matter. What you if you see, you know what I mean. And here you go.
Just last year, this amazing luchador fell a millisecond short of becoming the Ring of Honor World Television Champion. This year with the heart of a lion, interjecting himself as an injury substitution in the Continental Classic. Running through that gauntlet, running through this gauntlet tonight, Commander has earned the title of Ring of Honor World Television Champion. Not only has he earned this title, he has beat 5 of the greatest contenders and the former champion. How can he hold on to his Ring of Honor television?
He's an underrated dude. I don't think he ever had been given this dude before until now. But then finally, getting a moment of winning a championship, and I'm very happy for Commander. He deserves it, and hopefully one day, in somewhere down the line in the future, which I can see him doing the same with an AEW title, even if it is in the mid card. That'll be a very feel good moment to see someone like Commander finally having his time in wrestling and in this company. And and I want to give a huge congratulations, from Super Ninja Austin, from a fellow man that wears a mask as well. Even though it wasn't inspired by luchadors, which I mean it kind of should, because given this accessory right behind me. But yeah, but what are your thoughts on this very shocking win from Commander, and how long do you think he's gonna hold on to that Ring of Honor TV championship? I hope will be for a little while before he eventually drop it to somebody. And I hope when he do drop to somebody, it'll be because he's gonna be pushed to the moon over on AEW television. But Cage previously won the ROH TV championship by beating Atlantis Jr. at AEW Wrestle Dream. He held the title for only 68 days. But yeah, huge congratulations, and I'll suggest you Assassinators have anything positive to say, do the same right here on the comments as well. Next up, we got Nigel McGuinness news now. As he returns to Ring of Honor Final Battle as well to compete, and the Ring of Honor from one Ring of Honor legend to another. Now, as Nigel McGuinness returned to the ROH ring at ROH Final Battle, and at ROH Final Battle, ROH Pure Champion Lee Moriarty competed in an open challenge for his title. Nigel McGuinness answered the challenge in doing so, he competed at the Hammerstein Ballroom for the first time since 2009. And here's also a video for for his shocking appearance. During the segment with Lee Moriarty giving an open challenge, like if he's the John Cena of ROH. But here you go.
This is Nigel McGuinness. This is awesome. A man who is 4-0 in this building in Ring of Honor World Title Bouts. A man who's a former pure champion. He retired the pure title. But this is crazy. The very definition of a pure champion, the longest reigning pure title. Like Nigel McGuinness, you need to plan. You need to know who you're going against. You need to watch tape. And I'm so excited. He was a judge last week. Moriarty, that's why it's skip this moment.
And from one shocking moment to another now, even though I do make fun of Nigel McGuinness and said he's a very obnoxious commentator, well, that's because he is. But at the same time, even for him being so obnoxiously odd, I guess you could say. But I gotta hand it to him. He just by looking at this on the news story. But yeah, McGuinness and Moriarty battle it out in a thrilling bout. And in the end, Lee Moriarty made the challenger tap out. McGuinness, and Moriarty, showed their respect for each other after the bell. And Nigel McGuinness is a former Ring of Honor World Championship, along with being a Ring of Honor Pure Champion. He previously held the Ring of Honor Pure Championship for 350 days, almost a year, being the longest reigning title holder. I'm not sure if that's the right term to use. I'll say the longest reigning champion, properly speaking, of all time in the promotion. And he retired from in-ring competition, back all the way back in 2011, and transitioned to commentary. He joined AEW in 2023 and appeared at ROH Supercard of Honor, where he joined the commentary team. McGuinness, returned to the ring at AEW All In this year in 2024, and he also faced Bryan Danielson, at AEW Dynamite Grand Slam. And what are your thoughts on this shocking return? Do you think this was do you think this was a long way coming? And this was the perfect guy to challenge Lee Moriarty in the open challenge, which I think he is. Given that he is, given and considering that he's the longest reigning champion of that particular title, I guess you could say. And yeah. And I hope this won't be the last time we will be seeing Nigel in appearance, which, even though this is kind of shocking for me to say this, but just saying, but let's move on. We got Kevin Owens comments on attacking Cody Rhodes on WWE SmackDown. And it says right here from the prize fighter that appeared on last night's episode of the Blue Brand, and explained his attack on Cody Rhodes while holding the Winged Eagle belt. He stole in a video package that. In a video package that aired last night, Owen said that he did what he did on on WWE Saturday Night's main event, like leaving Cody Rhodes injured after an attack because it was a travesty, like what happened like in the ring when Rhodes used a steel chair to beat him. Owen said that people keep saying he snapped like on Rhodes, like, but that he hasn't snapped yet, like at all, and no one wants to see him when when he does. When said like things like could get like get so much like worse than they were like on Saturday, and ended like the brief video by warning like the WWE universe that whatever happens like next is completely on Rhodes, Nicholas the Ridiculous, all this like and WWE higher ups. But here's a video that was shown on last night's episode of SmackDown, but it's from the last couple of hours. But or no, like it was posted like actually like about almost a day ago, which was when it was live. But here you go. Here's the video.
What happened is WWE management. There's no official. What happened to me is a travesty, a tragedy. I should be standing here, undisputed WWE champion. Crossroads out of the chair! But I'm not. But I took this because I deserve it. I'm not giving it back until I get what I want. Everyone needs to understand you can only push a man so much until they snap. But the good news is, I haven't snapped yet. It can all get so much worse. Trust me. You don't want me to snap. So Cody, Nick Aldis, WWE officials, what happens next is on all of you.
And what are your thoughts on Kevin Owens' statement right here that he made on this little vignette yesterday? And the reason why I didn't show up with the belt because it was pre-taped, so they did this little video here, like to do instead, like to add on the onto this little segment, I guess you could say. But what are your thoughts on this little video? What are your thoughts on this little vignette? Like, and do you agree with Kevin Owens? Do you think like he totally deserved to win the WWE Championship? And do you think he deserves to hold on to the Winged Eagle Championship until he gets what he wants? And yeah, and the way he said it, it sounds like he's been inspired by Batista when he told that to Triple H back 5 years ago, almost 6, by saying, "Give me what I want, Hunter. Give me what I want." But yeah, I think this is going to turn into another match, maybe a ladder match, what's been rumored and speculated, like for the Winged Eagle and the WWE Championship, which they can put this feud to rest, and we can see Cody Rhodes could finally move on and be in a program with somebody else. I think that's what's going to be happening, but that doesn't mean that Kevin Owens will never ever be WWE champion. I just hope that anytime around in 2025 that eventually does happen. But do you think it could like and do you agree that Kevin Owens was screwed out of the match, like all thanks to the referees and Cody Rhodes, or do you think Kevin Owens is just exaggerating and then it just happened out of the blue? But either way, we're gonna be seeing a rematch. I'm not gonna doubt that, but I think everything was just a freak accident, and yeah. I guess everything was just a freak accident, and then and then it's gonna be fixed like as soon as in the next month or so. But give me your speculations in the comments. But let's move on and talk about Jay Lethal wrestles as Black Machismo while Jeff Jarrett appears at ROH Final Battle, and the match between QT Marshall and Jay Lethal, like at ROH Final Battle, featured several blasts from the past, and the two veterans clash at ROH Final Battle, the Hammerstein Ballroom, like which was held like at the Hammerstein Ballroom. Marshall came to the ring like with like, and he was dressed like Randy Savage. But as you can see right here on this video, we see Jay Lethal brought back one of his famous iconic gimmicks, like that he used like from his previous time in ROH along with TNA, which I'm gonna show you this video right here, which I'm not sure which with what's the name, but with Jay Lethal, but I'm gonna see right here, but.
This match is set for one ball, a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, fresh out of Freehold, New Jersey, weighing 234 pounds, QT Marshall. I can't put my finger on it. I've seen this. It comes to doom, but the music, I'm trying. Would you look at Aaron Solo, QT Marshall? What? Marshall, unbelievable. Does the NW know? Well, he is facing a man who gave explicit permission, who handed him his legacy to carry on.
It stopped right when Jay Lethal was about to come out, but no matter. Here's okay. I found it, but before I show you it, it says Lethal came as the Black Machismo, complete with the theme like in gear. Lethal was accompanied by Sanjay Dutt and Karen Jarrett, who was dressed like sensational sensational Sherry, yeah, sensational Sherry, and it says right here, we get we get the Black Machismo right here, entrance video right here.
New Jersey, weighing 223 pounds, Black Machismo, Lethal. The man with the most days as Ring of Honor World Champion. The man known as the franchise, but tonight, Jay Lethal is wrestling as Black Machismo to celebrate the release of the Black Machismo Jay Lethal action figure by Jazzwares, available exclusively at RingsideCollectibles.com. Looking amazing, and look at how beautiful Karen looks. I can assume paying homage to the late, great, sensational Sherry Martel. I tell you what, isn't that like that Machismo, Ricky Bobby? He's the trainer of the crowd. He's Timmy. Too sweet to be sour. Look at this. Ooh, yeah.
And yeah, and what a perfect time to bring back his old gimmick from like over a dozen years ago, which that was the last time I remember seeing Jay Lethal like this in this caliber. And also, hopefully for QT Marshall, hopefully he don't get no cease and desist papers like in his mail wherever he's located at. Like for someone that's similar to someone like from the NWO or whoever created it, which most likely Hulk Hogan or Kevin Nash, somebody like whoever, or maybe even Eric Bischoff. Like hopefully they don't throw it in the door. And if it is Bischoff that created the NWO, which let me know in the comments who was the creator of that. Whoever it was, let's hope it won't be Bischoff because he already have a vendetta against the Jacksonville-based company as it is. But let me know down in the comment section right down below what your opinions onto this matter. But let's move on to the next slide. Let's talk about some Danhausen news now. As he finally made his long-awaited return at AEW ROH Final Battle. Gee, there's so many final battle news in here because we got some surprise returns and some very shocking moments. Like yeah, so I can understand that, but it says right here that says in the opening of at ROH Final Battle at the Hammerstein Ballroom, Atlantis Jr. Faced Mansoor of MXM Collection. Mason Madden interfered throughout the bout. And Atlantis Jr. was outnumbered. However, late in the match, when Madden got involved again, a masked man emerged from underneath the ring, and he revealed himself to be Danhausen, and he hit Madden below the belt. His interference helped Atlantis scored the win.
Gets a shot. Catapult took out Mason. Danhausen. Welcome back, Atlantis Jr. Delivering on MXM. But Atlantis needs to get control, trying to get the win. Now the score is even, 2 against 2 here.
And yeah, what a way to make a return because Danhausen even the odds being in a 2-on-2 situation. And do you think this is just a one-off for Danhausen to help out Atlantis Jr., or do you think it's going to be some kind of an alliance that's gonna lead off into the future? But let me know down in the comment section right down below about that. But yeah, I'm so glad to see see Danhausen is back in an AEW related company in some capacity, even though it's not specifically AEW, but we could see him eventually come back to the Jacksonville based company after this shocking return with him not wrestling at all in 2024 because he's been busy wrestling all over the independent scene, even wrestled my boy Simon Miller. Yeah, shout out to my boy, the master of the ups and downs, which I'm probably gonna be watching this video of SmackDown reviews. But yeah, let me know in the comment section right down below on what your thoughts onto this. And I think they did a very phenomenal job. If you're gonna give a return to Danhausen, do it in a way that's gonna have everybody gonna be watching. Well, at least for those ROH fans, which I need to start watching some Ring of Honor shows. I haven't watched yet, which that's very shocking. Only seen highlights before. Even with my boy Adam Cole, baby, in his time wrestling there, his Ring of Honor champion or tag team champion, or whatever belt he held over in that brand. But I promise you, Assassinators, in the lead up in 2025, I'm gonna start be watching Ring of Honor shows, and then I'm gonna give you my take on how I like it. And maybe one day I could be reviewing it. Maybe it could be replacement of Rampage, but maybe I like it like it is right now, maintain status quo. When the main show of AEW, I like reviewing along with WWE shows. But yeah, we're gonna end today's wrestling news with Drew McIntyre makes a surprise appearance on SmackDown last night. The Scottish Warrior shocked the WWE Universe by appearing on Friday's episode of SmackDown and got into it with the new bloodline, along with sending a message to the OG bloodline. The show last night opened up with the self-proclaimed new tribal chief Solo Sikoa, led bloodline, making their way down to the ring. After talking a bit about the upcoming match between he and Roman Reigns, on January 6th. Like McIntyre surprised everyone by coming out. Solo told Drew he wasn't too happy about McIntyre kicking. He wasn't too happy about him kicking his brother like in the face. And Drew said he'd much rather be beaten Solo's face. But he wonders if Solo ever thinks about when Drew might be coming for him. Drew said that Solo is the one who cost him his WWE Championship shot at Clash at the Castle, but is also the only one who had the balls to stand up to Roman Reigns, leaving him torn and McIntyre said he thinks he should start making his way through the bloodline, beginning with the OG group while Solo takes out Roman, and then the pair can finish their business before Solo could respond. Though, McIntyre was pulled out of the ring by Jimmy Uso, who began laying into Drew with his crutch, send him off. And and you can see it right here, right onto this post right here.
Here's what I'm thinking. I reckon Drew McIntyre starts work.
Okay, never mind that. Okay. I don't know why is it taking forever.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Here you go, Assassinator.
Starts thing for me and for everybody else. You take out Roman Reigns for good. Once all that business is finished, then you and I, we finish our business. You know, oh, wait a minute! Wait, it's Jimmy Uso! Jimmy Uso with a crutch!
I reviewed this and recap exactly what Drew McIntyre just said right there in this video that's finally been posted onto WWE. And everything is only just a matter of time, that he be going after Solo. And Solo Sikoa happened to be the same guy that cost him a shot of beating Roman Reigns for that undisputed WWE coveted championship. And and when do you think that's going to be happening? Do you think it's going to be anytime after WrestleMania or right before then, or maybe even fight him at the biggest showcase event of the year? That's only if Roman Reigns doesn't. I'll say maybe this could be a perfect dream match. And then we can see Drew McIntyre go after Roman Reigns probably at SummerSlam, perhaps, maybe even before then. But I think this should be too much to be a big deal than to be on the B Plus pay-per-view. So hopefully that's the case. It'd be on Hot WrestleMania 2025 in the biggest party of the summer. But yeah. Let me know about that in the comments down below. And yeah, that'll be it for today, Assassinators. And I hope you Assassinators did enjoy the video. And let me know in the comments which one was your favorite out of this list. If I had to pick one, some might say this is going to be a biased, way too biased one, even for me to pick. But I would say the announcement of Mercedes Moné, like making an appearance on AEW Collision tonight, which she's going to probably address who's going to be your next challenger, while also addressing that she's going to face Mina Shirakawa for her New Japan Strongman Champion, along with Mina's Rev Pro British Women's Championship. And and yeah, and also we're gonna probably see Kristen Statlander taking on we're gonna see her taking on Penelope Ford, along with other matches like Claudio Castagnoli taking on Darby Allin, while Will Ospreay taking on Ricochet, and Shelton Benjamin taking on Daniel Garcia on the Blue Leagues, and also Mark Briscoe taking on Beast Mortos. And let me know down in the comment section right down below what's your opinions let me know in the comments of what y'all's opinions about who's gonna win these matches and what's gonna be the outcome in the future for AEW's future events, what if it's for AEW, I'll say World's End in their New Year's Fighting of the Fallen edition of Dynamite in Asheville, North Carolina, in their first episode in 2025, which is going to be the first time it's going to be simulcasted on both TBS and Max. And also, what is your you Assassinators thoughts on AEW? I'll say opinions about AEW, about your opinions on Wrestle Dynasty as well. And also, I cannot wait for tonight's AEW Collision, along with the Chiefs game, which is going to be the EA Sports Madden showdown between the Houston Texans and my boys, the back-to-back Super Bowl champs, them Chiefs. And yes, sir, ma'am, I will be regardlessly wearing red, just like I'm doing on Rampage or Collision. Wearing red for Collision, and I'm going to be wearing red for the game because the Texans and the Chiefs are both somewhere in that way. Except even though the Chiefs are more gold and yellow, and the Texans are more like a blackish navy blue. But either way, I'll be wearing red. It'll be the showdown between Patrick Mahomes taking on CJ Stroud, and who do you think is going to be the quarterback of the night, and also going to be leading their team to victorious. And who's going to be winning those matches on AEW Collision, which is going to be the Christmas edition, which I'm so excited as a football and a wrestling fan right now. I hope that, this works out for the best, and I give out the highest ratings, if not the 10-star platinum kind of ratings, I guess I would give. But I'll be if the show really was good and it was perfect in every way. But I'm going to be the judge of that as soon as they come on. And I hope I enjoy both shows, and not just being a biased dreadlock mask wearing a-hole that just chooses in this preferential kind of way, and look at it in a other fan standpoint of view. But I guess that'll be it for now, Assassinators, and I'll see you guys on those videos with some more SNA content until we meet again. Super Niston out of here. And bye-bye for now, and I hope y'all have a wonderful and fun what's today's Saturday afternoon, that is correct. And I hope, y'all have fun for the rest of the day until this evening, until I see you guys again. And I will talk to you again soon when I'm going to tell you what exactly went down on both in Arrowhead Stadium and in the Hammerstein Ballroom. So peace for now. And things are going to be looking